Hi, Denver Academy. My name is Sofia Montoya, and I'm so sad that I couldn't be with you in person today. However, I am glad that I can be with you virtually and talk to you through whatever screen that you are watching on. I wanted to share a little bit about my heart story and why the American Heart Association is so important to me. I was born with a heart condition called Holt-Oram syndrome, where my heart is actually on the right side of my body. On top of that, I was born with only 4 fingers on my right hand. I had to stay in the hospital for the first 6 months of my life and required many different surgeries for other issues that I was dealing with. After my hospital stay, though, I got to go home and live a pretty normal life. I grew up in Inglewood, Colorado. I have an older brother and a dog named Jack who I love. And I did everything that a normal child would: go to school, go to the playground, play with my friends, all of that good stuff. It wasn't until I was 7 years old that the doctors realized that my heartbeat was actually really slow. So at night, when it's supposed to be in the 70s when I'm sleeping, mine was in the 30s. So I had to get a pacemaker. And basically, the pacemaker was there to speed up my heartbeat when I needed it to. I had to get a battery replacement for my pacemaker when I was 14 years old, and then I will need another battery replacement in about 5 years. Outside of that, though, I continued to live my life. I went to Inglewood High School, and there I was in the marching band, and I was in the Future Business Leaders of America program, where we compete in various business centered competitive events. And now I am in college, so I'm currently a junior at the University of Colorado Boulder, where I am getting my marketing degree and a minor in business leadership. Throughout college, I've been involved in many student led organizations, and I've absolutely loved my time there. Last year in 2019, with the American Heart Association, I was actually selected as a Go Red for Women Real Woman class of 2019. You see, I started sharing my story with the American Heart Association back in 2013 when I was still in high school, and that has led me to share my story all across the state of Colorado, like I am with you today. Eventually, the national level saw what I was doing and made me a national spokesperson, along with 8 other women from across the country. I then got to go to places like New York City, San Francisco, California, and continue to share my story. It was an amazing time, and I absolutely loved getting to share my story because the real reason behind all of this is when I was growing up, I never had anyone that I could relate to in terms of my heart condition. There was no other 7 year old that I knew that was having open heart surgery or had only 4 fingers on my right hand. And while I had an amazing support system from my family to friends to even teachers, I never could relate. So when I started sharing my story, it was amazing getting to talk to so many other people that have had heart disease or know someone that has. And my main goal is to just raise awareness and the fact that I was so young when I had to deal with all of this, and I'm still dealing with it, is real important because the American Heart Association is really bringing awareness to that whole situation. And so that's why I have a challenge for you guys, because during these difficult times where you might not be able to get to go to school and see your friends every day, I want you to keep moving and keep eating healthy. And I want you to motivate others, your friends, your family, because we're all in this together and we can all have a healthy lifestyle even if the world outside us is changing. So I just want to say thank you for having me again today. And don't forget that no matter where you are, no matter the circumstances, you can always stay healthy and be active and know that we are all in this together. So thank you for having me. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of spring. And thank you again.